Alright, so I'm going to get started with a new quest that's in Mondstadt called Call of the Mystical Martial Artists. Or excuse me, the Call of Mystical Martial Arts, excuse me. Let's go check this out.
Gather.
Sacred name, fortune preserver. Over here! Step on up! Cue the spotlight!
Step right up.
Okay. Let's talk to Jacine. Phew! Saved at last. Thank you so much. I am called Jacine. As you can see, I am an adventurer. Someone as skilled as you is surely no ordinary person. Are you a well-meaning knight? Or perhaps an errant hero wandering the land? I am but a passing traveler. Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's Traveler, who also happens to be a member of the Adventurers Guild. So you are an adventurer after all, and quite the experienced one at that. You're able to dispose of such powerful monsters so easily. There really always is a bigger fish. Whereas for me, in training, I can easily remember what to do, but the second I have to do it for real, my body just doesn't listen to me. Do I really have to train for another 3 to 5 years like my teacher said? But it'll be totally mutilating if I go back empty-handed like this. It's probably just because you have more experience. We have more experience, excuse me. It took us a long time and a lot of battles before we got this strong. First, you need to be able to stay calm. It's also important to judge the situation. Yeah, if you can tell the enemy is way above your pay grade, it's better to get out while you still can. Don't try and be a hero. I see. Now that's experience talking. It seems I still need to hone my skills as I travel. Are you on a journey as well? Yes, I'm planning a trip to Liyue. Have you heard of the martial arts of Liyue? I've heard people can fly from rooftop to rooftop and run up walls, harden their skin so weapons can't pierce them, and even split iron like it was kindling. If I could find a master to teach me one thing or two, I bet this whole adventuring thing would be a lot easier for me. But to be perfectly honest, though I've been a member of the Adventurers Guild for quite some time now, this is my first time going on a long trip. Uh, and no sooner had I left the city than I found my way blocked by monsters. Can I really make it to Liyue in one piece? We've been to Liyue. Come on, we'll take you. Wow, to have such a legendary colleague looking after me. There's hope for my journey after all. Still, you must be really busy for you to take the time to do this for me. Helping the next generation of heroes is part of my job, too. In that case, allow me to thank you in advance for putting up with me, for a while at least. I studied the map carefully before setting out, so I'll do my best not to slow you down. That's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to get to the waypoint. Sorry, can you wait here for a moment? What is it? Did you forget something? No, that I didn't. But looking at the map, if we go any further, we'll have left Mondstadt. And there's no way to know when I'll return. When my teacher sees my message, he'll flip his lid. You've mentioned your teacher before. Is he an adventurer too? Yes. When he first became an adventurer, he ran into some Metatrolls out in the wild. During the melee, he let his guard down and got knocked out by an axe. He was lucky a passing knight saved him and took him back. He was so ashamed he decided to train his combat skills to the absolute max before he went out again. He has now been training for a decade. He always says the basics are the most important, but I just can't stand hacking away at wooden dummies every day. So I went out alone without telling him. Do something he'd be proud of. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Ah, I've got it. Oh, she does the dandelion seed note thing. According to our customs, dandelions can carry wishes. I just wish that everything will go smoothly on my journey, that I'll reach my goals, and that my teacher will understand me. I'm certain the Animal Archon has heard your wish. Yeah, time to forge ahead. That's Dua Marsh up ahead, right? It's so beautiful. You won't see anything like this in Mondstadt. I knew that going on a journey was the right decision. Oh, right, this doesn't happen every day, so I'll take a picture together as a keepsake. I'll treasure this photo of us together. Ah, I didn't realize how hungry I was until I relaxed. Now that you mention it, Paimon's tummy is starting to rumble too. Paimon, light a fire and start cooking. Hey, you can't just order Paimon around like that. Besides, it's not like you don't know what Paimon's cooking is like. Let's take a look around, find a place we can score some food. There doesn't seem to be any suitable restaurants nearby. Given how much you've helped and how much I look up to you, I feel bad eating at just any old place. Speaking of food, might that building on top of that giant rock up ahead be the famous Wangshu Inn? I heard from a Liwa merchant who does business in Mondstadt that the food is simply superb. Let me treat you to a feast as thanks. Woohoo! Let's go get some food! I love how everything's like by a waypoint. I've heard that Liwa cuisine has a holistic focus on appearance, smell, and taste. It really does look so different. And Paimon's mouth is watering just looking at it. Whoa, this is delicious too, and this, and that. Ah, I'm too stuffed to eat another bite. Now that was great. I'm completely recovered from traveling. Thank you so much for everything you've done. If it weren't for you, I can't imagine how much more difficult it would have been for me to get here. One of the staff here told me that if I stay on this road, Liwa Harbor will be just up ahead. I plan to rest here for a few days and ask around where I can find legendary experts, then decide where I should go next. Though I really enjoyed traveling with you, I can't keep imposing on you like this. Moving forward, it's up to me to get stronger, so I can become an adventurer just as reliable as you. Though we didn't spend that much time together, we had a good time too. I hope we'll meet again sometime. May we meet again. I hope you find what you're looking for. Yeah, you too. I hope your travels go well. Jasing waves goodbye. Well, since we're here, why don't we take a look around the area? Maybe there are more exciting encounters awaiting us.